I don't know if that was her husband or boyfriend sitting next to her, but I'd have turned around and slapped him in his mouth.
Okay. Well, I got it.
50 Cent. That's 50 Cent.
Oh, is it?
Isn't that 50 Cent? Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know why he didn't do anything. He might not have seen it.
I might have been 35 Cent because I'd have slapped the change out of his mouth. I read a story, but I don't know if it was here, the States, or overseas, but an Uber driver got spit on by a lady. He ends up dying because he caught COVID. We're coming out of a pandemic, Skip, and we put on masks because we don't, and you and I have been, Jenny hadn't been over here in over a year. You and I make sure we try, when you talk, I try to lean back. When I talk, you try to lean back, so we don't do that. And we've both been vaccinated. And here I am playing. Ooh, I'm going out there, and somebody just spit on me, Meta. Man, I ain't gonna even lie, Meta. I can't, I'm not gonna be able to control that. I'd have been like you. I'd have been up in the sand.
Well, Skip, I think the immediate thing that you do is that once you find the perpetrator that does this, they're banned immediately. There are no second chances. You don't 1 year suspension or 5 year. You're banned from that arena, no matter what's in that, be it a ball game, a concert, a comedy concert, or whatever the case may be, Skip. You're banned from those premises. And Russell Westbrook is absolutely correct. Skip, the level of disrespect that fans are starting to show towards the players is unacceptable. Skip, you just getting fans back, and this is what you do. You just what? It's been what, a couple of months that you've been allowed to come back into the arena, and the way how happy you're excited to be back in the arena, you dump popcorn on the guy, and it looked to me. Now I could be wrong, maybe they threw ice, but it looked like someone spit in Trae Young's direction. Skip, I got to have you. Russ is absolutely right. If I'm at a movie theater, you think if I'm sitting there watching a movie, somebody's going to come dump popcorn over my head? Do you think if I'm walking down the street, someone's going to come spit at me? Skip, I've always prided myself, and my grandfather used to always tell my brother and I, boy, every man, and he meant men and women, but deserves a certain level of respect. Yes, no, excuse me, I'm sorry, my bad. Yes, sir, no, sir. I'm going to give you that, Skip. And I'm not saying you ever have to respect me, but I won't allow you to disrespect me. Because once you disrespect me, okay, it is what it is. Now we do what we got to do. Why would you do, Skip? Why would you do this? Why would you dump popcorn on the man? So, I do. So you know what you know? I did it. So he can go tell his friend, man, I dumped popcorn on Russell Westbrook's head. I don't. But you see how many security guards? He knows. Skip, is kind of like when you're at the zoo and they say don't tap the glass. And what do people do, Skip? Because they know that 5-inch thick glass is protecting them from that silverback or that lion. Why? You don't pay enough money. I don't care if you paid $10 million for a front row seat. I don't care if you paid $100,000 to get into the ball game. It doesn't give you the right to be disrespectful. And stop this. No person, you don't make enough money, Skip, to be disrespected. Oh, you making millions of dollars. What? You out your mind. Because Russ makes whatever he makes, he should have popcorn dumped on him. We should be talking about how good the Sixers looked in this game, Skip. Man, they look like a powerhouse. Joel Embiid looked good. Ben Simmons looked good. Tobias Harris. They were playing unbelievable. But the story is not about the game. It's about some dumb jack-leg fan tried to be cute, want to tell his boys he dumped popcorn on Russ. They should have let Russ go up in the stands. Because you see what happens? We just had, what was this, like a little over a decade ago in Malice in the Palace? We had a situation. You see what happened? Somebody dumped some pop through soda.
It was actually almost 17 years ago.
Okay, almost 2 decades ago. Show you how time flies. And see what happened? Then, my bad. So one day, Skip, they're going to meet the right person on the wrong day. And I'm sorry, and my bad ain't going to help that you-know-what.
Yep.
But this is ridiculous, Skip, and Russ is absolutely right. The NBA is going to have to get strong on this. The fans, come on, enjoy the game, cheer. I get it. But for a game, you're willing to risk. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the man is already injured. He's already upset because, like, bam, injured my ankle. So he's already frustrated. And now you dump popcorn as he's walking up the tunnel. Somebody, Trae Young, is trying to look like he's about to inbound the balls, and somebody, Skip, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to lose everything. Because if you spit, that's the worst thing you can do.
The ultimate act of disrespect, man to man, is spitting man on man.
Don't spit in my direction.
Yep.
Don't do it. Because it's not worth it, because I don't even know why somebody would even attempt to do that, because now what you told me, my grandfather used to say, boy, you spit on the ground. So you're telling me I'm less than the ground if you spit on me. Man, Russ, these players are a lot better than I am. And I think the thing is, for the football, we don't get that close, because the NBA, Skip, they right up to it. I mean, sometimes they got to back the people up in the front row so they can take the ball out and things like that. But Russ is absolutely right. They're getting out of pocket with this because there are no repercussions. They know they got security. They know the players are going to be fined heavily. But they need to let one of these players whip one of these fans' ass, and that'll shut all this down. So I don't get that, Skip. I just don't get it. And I understand, Skip, fan short for fanatic. And a lot of these people have been fans for their particular team since they were infants. Their parents were fans and their grandfather. And I get all that, Skip. But when did it become okay to be disrespectful? Because the thing is that you try to always remember that's somebody's son or that's someone's daughter. So if someone were to spit on your son or your daughter, how would you feel? If someone were to dump popcorn on your son or your daughter, how would you feel? But man, if Trae, that had been me and I knew it, it took Congress, an act of Congress and 10,000 soldiers to keep me off his ass. Because the spit on, Skip, do you understand the level of disrespect that you have to have for someone just to do that? I mean, the level of disrespect, so you just lost all respect. I got nothing for you, bro. Nothing. I disrespect you. I hate you that much. And like Russ said, it's getting more and more, because what are the ramifications, Skip? The punishment needs to be so severe that you deter future reference. That's originally what punishment was instituted for. Punishment was not instituted for the perpetrator, but also to deter others from doing said acts.